Got 4 dogs here. None of them bad dogs, but they all make really dumb decisions by time. This is a new addition to the pack, a Cairn Terrier. He's 5 years old, and he wants to chase cars because that won't get him killed. And that little pit bull over there used to want to attack porcupines. I would show you the video, but it is quite upsetting. Intact male, comes with all kinds of things. Intact female lab. She's a super nice dog, but Parker, no. Even that right there, I can correct. That's not good for him psychologically to be chasing his tail like that. It's literally just, imagine just running in circles, never really catching the thing you're looking for. Not healthy. My lab back here, she's a genetically, predisposed dog to chasing ducks and geese, and that's great when we're hunting, but the rest of the time means she could end up out in the middle of the Atlantic, and I don't know how to get her back. Well, with a click of a button, I can do that. Let's walk and talk about Ecollars, what to use them for, when to use them, and some of the misconceptions. The biggest thing is, you can use it like a leash. So if I want to click his button, he knows now, it was a process, good boy, brick, that a click of the button means a pull of the leash. So that way he can go and be an annoying dog to all the other dogs. My lab can be around ducks and water without it resulting in me needing to wear a bathing suit permanently. This little guy is still alive because I'm able to create a negative association with chasing cars. Almost fell and died just now. Okay, and then where is the little pit bull? We don't know. She's actually now on vibrate. She used to be on 2 Ecollars at the same time. With this company, Ecollar Tech, you can pair 2 receivers, 2 collars to the same button. So this is a 4-dog unit. She's on red, and she's around here somewhere. I click the button. Maybe I don't want to scream. Maybe I'm out in public. And she should, yep, you can hear her rustling around there, be coming right back because I clicked her button, and that was me switching from vibration. That sound was vibration to here. Good girl. From vibration back to stimulation for the other dogs if I need her to. And then perfect example right here. This German Shepherd is about to go flying down the hill at her. He was stalking her. Parker, no, come. Good boy. I can use the slightest amount of pressure there to reinforce and go, hey, I don't want you to go and tackle your sister. Right? Boom, turns back to me. Good dog. So I can say no. I don't have to no. Hey. Like if you find yourself doing that, you need an e-collar. Or you need to put a leash on your dog all the time to really like help that extra layer of communication to say over here. Now, can they hurt? Absolutely they can hurt. There's 100 individual levels and they come in 3 different sizes. They're all wearing different sizes right now. Actually, the big guy's off of the biggest one right now. He's back onto the medium-sized one, and the little guy is wearing the smallest one. And I can communicate and say, come. I can say sit. I can say all the things, and then you pair it with a positive. It's not just about punishing all the time. But absolutely, if I do turn it up too high, it's going to make them uncomfortable. Just like when I accidentally step on their foot, it makes them uncomfortable. When I think that they're following me, but they turn the other way, especially when they're on a long leash and I turn the other way and they run and hit the end of the leash, it's going to be uncomfortable. But those are all lessons that we both learn. I learn to move with the dog when they're on the leash, unless I need them to come, and then I, pull. But equally, your dog will learn to avoid the pressure of the e-collar. But the difference between this expensive one and a cheap one is how they feel, the type of stimulation that it is when you put it on your own neck, your own hand, whatever. They have thinner skin than we do, so they're more sensitive to stimulation. Like they can all respond at levels that I would literally take off of them, put on my tongue, and I don't feel it. Therefore, I want to be able to communicate to them as low as possible. So that's why practicing this remote and really teaching the dogs individually. I'm about to meet up with someone tomorrow that has 3 dogs. They are all extremely different. older, younger. They're all the same size, they're all the same breed, but they're all cockapoos, not my typical breed that I work with. But, you know, and they're displaying very bad, very aggressive behaviors. And we're going to not start by punishing the behaviors with the e-collar. We're not going to start there at all. We're going to start with low level intro to recall, to obedience. So that way when they do the wrong thing and we do correct them, we do punish that behavior with the e-collar. And maybe it'll probably be with the e-collar, but there's alternatives like a spray bottle, like air cans, like different things to punish behaviors. But an e-collar is really effective because these dogs will chase people down and bite them. So the goal is that they can still live an off-leash life, but they'll be safe. And we're going to do all kinds of counter conditioning to say that, okay, strangers are actually a good thing, but we need to have obedience so that way when we do punish the behavior, they know, oh yeah, come back, sit, stay, do the things, listen to your human, don't, you know, get confused and end up doing some other dumb stuff. So you don't need a bad dog to be able to, or to e-collar train them. You know, saying that you need a bad dog to do e-collar training is like saying you need a good dog to send them to school. You need yourself to be smart to go to school. That doesn't make any sense. You go to learn. You use tools to help you progress to the next level of communication. So that way, eventually you don't need the tools. I have them on my dogs as backup. That's really all it is. A lot of clients will get to a point where they go, I either don't need to put it on at all, and we don't use it at all. We phased off of the tool. Like for the most part, Parker, come, no button, like the remotes. And oh, I can't show you both hands at once, but the remotes are just literally in my back pocket. So, but you know, this dog is getting old. She's 10. She's getting harder of hearing. We did a lot of hunting back in the day, a lot of time stuck in a duck blind with a 12 gauge shotgun. We're both losing it a little bit. And so I'm able to, with just the vibration at this point, get her to come back. Normally I don't recommend the vibration, especially in the beginning, because it can startle your dog, and that's not the point. You really want to use the lowest level to communicate to them. And I like to start with balancing it between, hey, here's the sensation and here's food. It's coming for me, it leads to food. If you want to learn how to do that, watch this video right here. Otherwise, I've got a course on e-collar training that you can check out in the description below. And if you have any questions, put them down below. Know what you're loved. Bye, meow.